SBR Videos is sponsored by Sports Cash System. Click on the link below for more information.
Wing, his hard pass, Kadri shoots, he scores! Nazem Kadri at the end of a Toronto.
Hi, and welcome to Where's the Action? I'm your host, Ross Benjamin. Before I begin, I'd just like to apologize about my voice. I've been under the weather the last few days, but we'll get through this the best way possible. I'm going to highlight today the NHL game this evening between the Edmonton Oilers and New Jersey Devils that takes place at Rexall Place in Edmonton, with face-off scheduled for 9:35 p.m. Eastern. Edmonton, as we speak, is a minus 135 money line favorite, and the total in this game is 5.5. Both of these clubs will be seeking their first win of the season. The Oilers opened up the year with a 5-4 loss at home against Winnipeg. In a game they held a 4-2 lead at one point and then squandered a third period 1-goal lead and came up on the losing end. And then they followed that up by traveling to Vancouver Saturday night and were thoroughly outplayed in a 6-2 loss versus the Canucks. Very disappointing for a team that had some high expectations coming in, and that's not to say that they won't meet them, but they envisioned a better start. Rookie head coach that is, Dallas Eakins, has his work cut out for him as his team right now, their effort level very inconsistent. They look very good at times in their season opener against Winnipeg, and then other times they just look like they were totally disinterested. And then in the Vancouver games on Saturday night, they just look like a club that just didn't want to be there. And it's mind-boggling because there's a lot of offensive talent on that team. They certainly need to clean up their back end, and they certainly need better goaltending. You can't allow 11 goals in 2 games, folks, and expect positive results. The Devils opened the year getting blanked at Pittsburgh 3-0, and then on Friday night in their home opener, they were a 4-3 loser in a shootout to the Islanders. They were able to attain a point in that game, and New Jersey now begins a 5-game road trip to 5 different Canadian cities in 11 days. So it's a crucial part of the early part of the season here for the Devils. They don't want to bury themselves early in a very tough Metropolitan Division. Now, coming to what I'm going to do with this game, I have a small lean. It's going to be toward the team I feel has put forth the better effort in the first 2 games and looks a little bit more hungrier, and that's the New Jersey Devils. In spite of the 2 losses, one coming in a shootout, they had a more consistent, even line as far as their consistency and effort went. But as far as Edmonton goes, like I alluded to, they were all over the map with their effort level. I'm going to take the New Jersey Devils here as a small lean, plus 115 as a money line underdog on Monday night versus Edmonton. You've been watching and listening to Where's the Action? I'm your host, Ross Benjamin. Thank you for joining me. I hope all of you have the very best this coming week.
Wing, his hard pass, Kadri shoots, he scores!